Veeronica. Milestone 1 gives Veeronica a cracked screen that removes her left eye, crooked antennae, a more pink classic Roblox cap, a black bra, black knee pads, a pink tank top, dark blue jeans with small tears, purple armbands, and a purple shirt with a TV symbol in the middle. The quote is, "I was created to assist, but those in need were long gone." Milestone 2 gives Veeronica a more apocalyptic look. Her face is sad. She has a gray tank top, a black scarf, bandages around her arms, ripped black pants, a black cloth over her left eye, a brown belt, and her antennae are damaged. The quote is, "Eventually I have gone on to wander in hopes of finding a proper group I could help and teach." Milestone 3 gives Veeronica black spiky headphones, a broken hat, a black jacket, a red undershirt, even darker ripped pants, a custom skateboard, and her antennae are slightly damaged. The quote is, "But the people I've met weren't the greatest influence on me." Milestone 4 gives Veeronica a glitched appearance. Her entire hoodie is covered in graffiti with a star on her chest, half of her face is distorted, she has a black belt with a skull in the middle, she wears a large backpack, both of her legs are covered in graffiti, and her antennae are crooked. The quote is, "I wish I hadn't gone along that path, that I could just stick to trying to teach others." Skater makes Veeronica look like a stereotypical skater. She has a black sideways cap with gray stars and a white skull on it, black shoulder pads, black armbands with white stripes, a loose red tank top with a spray painted black skeleton torso on it, and a black bra underneath, black pants, and white shoes. The quote is, "Fitting into the occasion," and the skin costs 350 player points, making it currently the cheapest Veeronica skin. iPad is Veeronica if she became an iPad instead of a TV. She has a blue iPad for a head, a dark blue cap with a white R, and a dark blue outline on the crown of it, a dark blue hoodie with front pockets and black drawstrings, black pants with blue stitching, black shoes, and a blue skateboard. The quote is, "Not so exclusive now ain't cha," and the skin costs 400 player points. Musical gives Veeronica a green color scheme. She has green antennae, a green hat, a green TV head with a light green screen, black headphones, a green shirt with 3 lines and music notes, and a black bra underneath, a green brand on her left arm with a black star and a black squircle on the side, a black satchel, 2 black bands, and a black shoulder pad on her right arm, black pants, and white shoes. Unfortunately, this skin doesn't get a green skateboard. The quote is, "Skating to the beats," and it costs 400 player points. Stylish gives Veeronica lime green antenna, a lime green TV head with a lighter screen, a white Ushanka hat, lime green skin, a black necklace with a white crystal, a white tank top, 4 white bands on her left arm, light blue pants with a chain hanging off her right leg, and black shoes. The quote is, "Ride in with style," and the skin costs 400 player points. Boy swaps Veeronica's gender. He has a black cap with a blue rim and a white R with a blue outline on the crown of it, a blue TV head with a cyan screen, a dark blue face, a cyan hoodie with black drawstrings, and a dark cyan front pocket, blue arms with black fingerless gloves, and black legs. The design for this skin is based on the limited TV hat. The quote is, "Yep, we did it again, and you thought Veeronica was ridiculous." And the skin costs 500 player points. Flannel gives Veeronica red antennae, a red TV with a light red screen that displays a dark red face, a monochrome unbuttoned flannel, a white undershirt with a black DC logo, a monochrome bracelet on her left arm, black pants, and black and white checkered shoes. The quote is, "Flowing like a flannel," and the skin costs 500 player points. Kitty Pop turns Veeronica into a cat, sort of. She has purple antennae, white cat ears, 2 black bows on the sides of her head, a purple TV with a light purple screen, a white tank top, a black squircle on her upper left arm, a black and white checkered band on her left arm, white fingerless gloves with black stripes on her right arm, a black backpack, a chain coming out of her left leg, and white shoes. The quote is, "Stracton tracks," and the skin costs 550 player points. Corrupted turns Veeronica into a darker and more depressed version of herself. She has a black TV with a dark static screen, a more sinister face, a dark gray hoodie with black drawstrings and dark front pockets, armbands on both of her arms, black gloves, black pants, black antennae, and a black classic Roblox cap. Her design might be based on a combination of the possessed TV and the broken TV. The quote is, "A twisted pixel vision," and the skin costs 600 player points. Solar turns Veeronica into the sun, kind of. She has a golden TV with a light yellow screen, a yellow skin tone, golden antennae, spiky black headphones, a black spiky neck collar, a white backpack, a black shirt with a white t-shirt, a checkered band on her right arm, dark gray pants with chains hanging out the sides, white shoes, and a white necklace. The quote is, "Stay sun," and the skin costs 600 player points. Bloxiade themes Veeronica's outfit around the Bloxiade Roblox gear. She has a lavender TV with a white screen, a black Roblox cap, lavender antennae, star antennae on the outsides of her lavender antennae, lavender skin, a black and dark gray checkered vest, a black tie, a white star on her chest, a white undershirt, white sleeves, a checkered band on her left arm, a black backpack with the Bloxiade logo on the back, a black tube going into her upper left arm, another black tube going into her right leg, slightly ripped black pants, and white shoes. This skin is similar to Noob's Bloxy Cola skin, with the only difference being Veeronica doesn't look like an addict. The quote, "I'd like to hydrate with Bloxiade, I think it makes me skate better," is a reference to Bloxiade's description, and the skin costs 600 600 player points. Emo is Veeronica in her emo phase. Her entire outfit has a monochrome color palette. She has a black TV with a white screen, black antennae, black headphones with white skulls on them, a black hat with black pants, dark checkered sleeves, a dark checkered shirt, a wristband on her right arm, and a fingerless glove on her left. The quote is, "You can't see me behind the screen," and the skin costs 650 player points. Angel gives Veeronica a light blue TV with a white screen and a light blue face, a gold angelic crown, light blue antennae, light blue wings sticking out of her TV, a black vest with a cyan undershirt, a black necklace, a black and white striped armband, and a fingerless glove on her left arm, white pants, and black shoes. The render for this skin is a reference to Mercy in the Overwatch trailer. The quote is, "Skating with the wings, flowing with the grace," and the skin costs 700 player points. V's changes Veeronica's entire color palette to light purple and black. Her TV is light purple with a white screen, she has black mouse ears, light purple antennae, a light purple and black bracelet on her right arm, a guitar on her back, a black shirt with a white skull in the middle, armbands on her upper arms, a white chain sticking out of her right leg, black pants, and black shoes. The quote is, "Squeak to shred," and the skin costs 700 player points. Bunny gives Veeronica an orange color palette. Her TV is orange with a light orange screen, she has black bunny ears, orange antennae, black and white headphones around her neck, an arm brace on both her arms, a white and black checkered glove on her right arm, a black and dotted white bracelet on her left arm, a black shirt with a gray undershirt, black slightly ripped pants, and black shoes. The quote is, "Known for the highest kickflips," and the skin costs 700 player points. Wolfie gives Veeronica a gray TV with a white screen, gray antennae, a gray Ushanka, a black long sleeve shirt, dark gray pants, and black shoes. No custom skateboard for this skin either. The quote is, "Skate the moon," and the skin costs 800 player points. Meisha turns Veeronica into an even more robotic and cybernetic version of herself. She has a gray TV head with a light blue screen, gray antennae, a satellite with the Roblox logo, a sci-fi monocle on her left eye, a pair of cybernetic headphones, a ton of mechanized gear all around her body, mechanized spikes on her shoulders, black fingerless gloves, black and blue sleeves, blue pants with mechanized knee bands and black stripes, white shoes, and a black jetpack on her back. The quote is, "At this point just use jetpacks," and the skin costs 900 player points. Alien gives Veeronica a green TV with a light greenish blue screen, on light green antenna and another dark green antenna, 2-star antennae, and 2 green alien antennae, yellow lightning rods coming out the sides of her TV head, a backwards black and cyan cap with a Robloxian presumably skating on the cyan side, a light blue bracelet on her right hand, a white and black striped glove on her left hand, a necklace with a star on it, a UFO on her torso that doesn't work, black pants with cyan designs, black shoes, and a black tank top. The quote is, "Glorp glab zipple," and the skin costs 900 player points. Hunted bases Veeronica's design around the corrupt TV hat from the Roblox event, the Hunt Mega Edition. Veeronica has a white TV head with a light blue screen, and the entire right half of it is glitched with cyan binary code. She also has rainbow glasses, black antenna, a glitched hat, white cat ears, a white skin color, a black tank top, and the right side of her body is covered in the same glitched code, except for her legs, which are normal. She has a fishnet arm sleeve on her right arm, black pants with rainbow and cyan designs, and white shoes. The quote for this skin is, "Hopefully the glitching doesn't come with a few stumbles," and the skin costs 1000 player points. This is a community skin made by H Hoodie. Lovebug is currently Veeronica's last skin. She has a white TV head with a pink screen, a pink cap, a pink striped sweater with a pink emblem with a white heart in the center, heart antennae, red armbands with hearts in the middle that look like envelopes on both her arms, pink fingerless gloves, pants that have the same pink stripes, red knee braces with hearts in the middle, white shoes, a pink belt, a dark pink skateboard with heart patterns in the center, a dark pink spray can, and custom faces. The name of the skin might be a reference to a virus referred to as I love you or love bug or love letter, but this is probably just a coincidence. This skin is another community skin, and it's made by Throttle. The quote is, "Skating's my passion," and the skin costs 1100 player points. Noob. Low effort Phantom is Noob in a Phantom costume. They are covered in white cloth, have simple black eyes, and a small black mouth. This is a seasonal skin only obtainable during the Masquerade event for 80 Dusekkars. The quote is, "Oh, did I scare you?" Scarecrow is the second seasonal skin for Noob released during the Masquerade event. Noob gains a large blue and white floppy Scarecrow hat with a sunflower on the side, green overalls, a white and blue striped long sleeve shirt, and green pants. The skin costs 60 Dusekkars, and the quote is, "Like a crow in the cornfields." Ihasa Face Lulz turns Noob into the protagonist by the same name from Ihasa Face Lulz Roblox web series. They have white skin, a tin pot hat with black ribbons around it, the classic goof face, simple black jeans, white white shoes, a cyan plaid jacket with a white undershirt featuring the DC Shoes logo, white bunny ears, custom models for all of Noob's consumables, and a last man standing theme with Noli's JX 1DX1 skin. This skin has a separate variant called Aubrey. This skin costs 977 player points, and the quote is, I want to show you this game I found. Aubrey is a variant of another Noob skin titled I Has a Face Lulz. This variant is based on the more modern version of the protagonist from another ARG titled Seal Directory. They have yellow skin, the same tin pot hat, black and red hair, the 0_O face, blue pants, white shoes, a black shirt that features a dark blue jacket with a black t-shirt underneath with a white cartoon rabbit, custom models for all of Noob's consumables, and a last man standing theme with Noli's JX 1DX1 skin. The skin can only be obtained by buying the I Has a Face Lulz Noob skin, and the quote is the same as the I Has a Face Lulz skin. Little Nightmare makes Noob wear a teddy bear onesie. Despite the name, the skin isn't based on the game Little Nightmares. Instead, the skin is based on a Roblox back accessory. This same accessory is seen on Noob's back. The quote for this skin is honk shoe, and the skin costs 500 player points. William Gaming turns Noob into a popular Roblox YouTuber with the same name. They have dark skin, dark poofy hair, glasses, a green shirt, dark green pants, and black and white shoes. The skin is a reference to one of William Gaming's shorts, and the skin's quote, "Brenda, shut up," is a reference to a character from William Gaming's channel. The skin costs 500 player points. Shedletsky. Angel of Death turns Shedletsky into the Grim Reaper. He has a skull mask, a black robe, a black hood, a bone necklace, a black cape, an image of ribs on his torso, and a scythe instead of a linked sword. It's only obtainable during the Masquerade event for 120 Dusekkars, and the quote is, "He only appears when you see light." Zombieletsky turns Shedletsky into a zombie. He has green skin, torn apart hair that exposes his brain, a ripped shirt that says "I heart fried brains," a linked sword stabbing through his upper left torso, and his fried chicken is replaced with a human brain. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for a cheap 40 Dusekkars, and the quote is "I heart fried brains." Buff is Shedletsky if he spent more time in the gym. His tank top has an image of Telemon saying "Blame Telemon." He has gray socks, sandals, a beard, and custom sound effects for eating chicken. The skin costs 1000 player points, and the quote is another workout. Fisher is a collab skin between Forsaken and Fish. It gives Shedletsky fisherman attire. He has a light gray jacket over his regular shirt, blue and dark blue striped pants, a light gray fisherman's hat, and he uses a barracuda instead of a linked sword. The skin's quote is "I've come prepared," and the skin costs 900 player points. Targetman turns Shedletsky into the Targetman from Doom 2 Die. He has a baseball bat instead of a sword that uses the same animation as the heartbroken Shedletsky skin. Pills instead of chicken that uses the same animation as the Summerland Shedletsky skin, custom voice lines, brown spiky hair, an orange SK8R hat, a black jacket with flame details on the bottom with the back saying "Remember that one time when I totally pound you on D2D," a t-shirt underneath with the image of a buff person, a black belt with a gold buckle, dark blue pants, and black shoes. The skin costs 1250 player points, and the quote is "You're no fun." Elliot. Vampire makes Elliot take on the appearance of a vampire. He has a gray visor with an image of a bat in red on the front, a black and red vampire cape, a gray shirt, black pants, and instead of a pizza slice, he throws either candy corn, a candy bag, or a Halloween bucket. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for an expensive 400 Dusekkars, and the quote is, "Their candy might be filled with blood." Brains Dispatch turns Elliot into a zombie. He has a red and black textured restaurant hat with a large hot dog on top, a pumpkin, and a mini brain on his right shoulder, a brain on his left shoulder, a pumpkin themed eye patch covering his left eye, a red and white striped hoodie, a hot dog sash that goes around his torso, dark blue ripped pants, and he throws hot dogs with brains inside them instead of pizza slices. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 180 Dusekkars, and the quote is "Brains." Bumblebee turns Elliot into Bumblebee. He has a yellow head, an orange sleeveless shirt, black limbs, large black antennae, a brown fluff around his neck, an orange visor that says Biza, and his pizzas are replaced with honeycombs. This skin costs 750 player points, and the quote is "Betastic." Picnic Date gives Elliot the ludicrous floppy hat with unreasonably large bow. Yes, that's the actual name. He also has a blue visor, a white shirt, black pants, white shoes, a picnic basket in his right hand, and he throws different food items that include a can of beans, a watermelon slice, a witch's brew, a sandwich, ham, and a pie. The skin costs 700 player points, and the quote, "Mia always thought he looked ridiculous, but at least he looks adorable," mentions Mia, who is Elliot's younger sister. Shopkeeper turns Elliot into Zachary, the items merchant from the Game Off. He has a black visor, a white face mask, completely white skin, a white short sleeve shirt with the image of a pizza in the middle, black shorts, black legs, black tattoos on his hands, custom sound effects, and he throws luck tickets instead of pizza slices. This is the third Forsaken skin based on the Game Off, the other two being the Worker Noob skin and the Home Runner Slasher skin. This skin costs 900 player points, and the quote is, "The characters are starting to pile up here, aren't birthday. Gardner gives Elliot the attire only a grow a garden player could love. He has a brown gardening hat with a black stripe, a red and black striped shirt, brown overalls, black gloves, brown pants, and dark brown shoes. The skin costs 600 player points, and the quote is fresher than ever. Guest 1337, Guest Who Cried Wolf, gives Guest a ripped red flannel shirt, ripped dark blue jeans, black shoes, light gray skin, cuts on his right arm, patches of black fur on the side of both arms, pieces of black fur on his pants, black messy hair with black wolf ears, a black wolf tail, and a dark gray wolf hat with green glowing eyes. The skin's name is a reference to the fable titled The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and the skin is only obtainable during the masquerade event for 100 Dusekkars. The skin's quote is, "Not exactly a cry, more of a howl, but sure." If he wants to label himself a crybaby, let him. Gladiator turns Guest into a gladiator. He has a golden laurel wreath around his head, a dark red ripped cape, dark gladiator armor on his right arm and the right side of his upper torso, no armor on the rest of his torso, an armor band on his left arm, cuts on both of his hands, a brown sash across his torso, a metal belt on his waist, dark red shorts, armored knee, and leg pads on his legs, and metal boots. This skin is based on the Guest Games scene from the movie The Last Guest by Oblivious HD. The skin costs 500 player points, and the quote is, "Fight for your life within this eternal damnation." Deathbringer turns Guest into Lil Deathbringer from the Roblox game The Battle Bricks. He has a dark blue skull helmet, dark blue chains around his neck that go down to his torso, two dark blue gauntlets on his hands, a blue sash around his left arm, a dark blue shirt, black and blue pants, and custom charge and death sound effects. The skin costs 1,600 player points, which is a reference to Lil Deathbringer's 3-star deploy cost in The Battle Bricks. The skin's description is very informative. Raw Chance. Devil's Deeds turns Chance into the Felix Richter skin from the Dead by Daylight Halloween event titled Haunted by Daylight 2025. She has long blonde hair, a red mask, red horns, a blue collar with a red cape, a blue shirt, a pumpkin themed belt, reddish brown pants with a pumpkin hanging off the left side, black shoes, Sheriff Steve's 6-shooter instead of Chance's regular gun, and the Robar Extreme Chocolate Crunch instead of a gold coin. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 400 Dusekkars, and the quote is, "These foolish devilish acts can make ants crawl behind your back." Big Game Hunter gives Chance the appearance of a big game hunter. He has a brown ushanka, a light brown scarf, a brown vest with a white undershirt, black gloves, a light brown belt, brown pants, dark brown shoes, and a Spencer Model 1860 hunting rifle that replaces his gun. The render for this skin shows him posing next to a Guest 666 that he hunted down. The skin costs 1,100 player points, and the quote is, "I've hunted bigger things." High Roller Chassis is the more stylish version of Chance's Cool Bones skin. He has a skull for a head, skull headphones, a brown cowboy hat with a skull and bones around it, a necklace made up of mostly bones, a brown jacket with a white undershirt which also has a skull image on it, and a black tie, completely white skin, dark brown pants, dark brown shoes with white sneakers, a silver coin, and a silver revolver. This skin costs 850 player points, and the quote is, "When he's walking beside Cool Bones down the graveyard trail, they look so rad it's spine chilling." Bartholomew P. Sullivan is Chance if he were a top hat and 10 times classier. He has a top hat for a head, a monocle where his right eye would usually be, a mustache, a top, hat on top of his head that looks exactly the same, which also has an even smaller top hat on top of it, gray skin, a stylish brown snake with a top hat around his neck, a black tuxedo with a red tie and a white undershirt, dark blue pants, and a black gun that I have no idea how to describe what it looks like. This skin costs 850 player points, and the quote is, "His head, which is a top hat, has a top hat that is his head with a top hat, while he also has a pet boa with a top hat that resembles his head, which has a top hat on it. This is his head with a top hat on it, resembling the boa with a top hat." Did you get all that? Dos Vidas is essentially Chance if he lost a bet to an evil spirit. He has a fedora, a black color, a dark gray tuxedo, dark gray pants, black shoes, a neon blue coin, a futuristic silver and black blaster, and the entire left side of his body is corrupted by the evil spirit. The evil spirit itself is around his neck with a chain going down the right side of his torso. His fedora has a transparent blue texture, his head is completely white, his face is more sinister, and his tuxedo along with his pants are gray. The skin cost also costs 850 player points, and the quote is, "A supernatural jack of spades who found himself winning any bet that crossed his path. He decided to take it up a notch and make a bet with an evil spirit, which would end up being the worst decision of his life." Smith turns Chance into Smith from the old Apocalypse Rising ad, but with some extra features for the added gambling style. He has a black fedora, black shades that allow you to see his very friendly eyes, an orange sleeveless shirt that is more like an orange torso, a black vest, light blue pants that may or may not be his legs, a silver coin with an orange H on the top, and a simple gray pistol. This is the second skin to come from the Apocalypse Rising ad, with the first being Elliot's Tom skin. The skin costs 900 player points, and the quote is, "Hey wait, this isn't the right game. plaid poet is Chance if he invested in becoming a poet instead of a restless gambler. He has a brown plaid cap, brown headphones, blue glasses that make him look like an old man, brown skin, a brown plaid vest with a pocket watch, a white shirt underneath with a black tie, dark brown plaid pants, black shoes with black laces, and a black Luger. The skin costs 600 player points, and the quote is, "Taking chances often requires a plaid cap." Pirate turns Chance into a pirate with a gambling addiction. He has black shades that may or may not be eye patches covering both his eyes, black skull-themed headphones, a blue parrot on his left shoulder, a large black pirate captain's hat, a stylish black jacket with a white shirt underneath, a black belt with a red sash that goes down to his pants, a hook on his right hand, a cutlass on his left hip, black pants, and black shoes. The skin costs 550 player points, and the quote is, "Collect me treasure. Actually, no, I prefer to keep it." Dog turns Chance into a DJ who still has a gambling addiction. He has purple headphones, MLG shades, a second set of headphones, I think, around his neck, a purple hat pointing right with a black hat pointing left, a half purple, half black shirt that says Yo Dog in yellow, a blue cassette player on his left hip, a white belt, blue jeans, white shoes, a giant purple platter with a neon-themed whole pizza on his back with a smaller slice hanging off with a chain, an 8-bit gold coin, and a purple blaster. This skin costs 400 player points, making it one of the cheapest Chance skins. And the quote is, "I heard you like hats, so I put a hat in your hat so you can look cool while you look cool." Sinister Saker turns Chance into Dos Vidas, but if he made a deal with the devil instead of losing a bet to an evil spirit. He has pitch black skin, an evil facial expression, a black fedora with a red monster face on it, black antlers, a huge black collar with a black cape, a black suit with a pocket watch, black pants, a stylish coin, and a golden pistol. The skin costs 800 player points, and the quote is, "Making one too many deals with the devil comes with a heavy price, kid." Bunsey turns Chance into a female bunny. She has completely white skin, short white hair, a black fedora with large white bunny ears on top, a red scarf, a black tuxedo with a white 4-leaf clover pin, a white undershirt with a black tie, a chain necklace, black pants, black shoes, and a carrot instead of a gold coin. The skin costs 850 player points, and the quote is, "Crime scene, Bunsies on the case." Merchant turns Chance into the merchant NPC from the Roblox game Fish. He has a mossy brown fisherman's hat surrounded by fishing hooks, brown spiky hair, a stalk of wheat in his mouth, black clockwork shades, the Sigmund face, a mossy green vest with a blue sweater underneath, black pants, and black shoes. The skin costs 900 player points, and the quote, "Hello, how can I help you?" is a reference to the first thing the fish merchant NPC says. Builderman. Mad scientist turns Builderman into a, mad scientist. He has wild white hair with red goggles on top, green goggles covering his eyes, a crazed smile, a white lab coat with a white undershirt, a green vial attached to a black necklace, a small container spilling green liquid on his left shoulder, white pants, a black belt, and black shoes. This skin is only available during the Masquerade event. It can be bought for 160 Dusekkars, and the quote is, "Rumor has it they once revived a zombie from the dead." Taph. Hooded Raven turns Taph into a raven. He has black feathers around his neck, and sticking out of his purple cloak's hood, chains around his waist as a belt, more chains around his torso, a purple shirt with gray cuffs, dark purple pants, a purple bandana, and bold white eyes with a chain piercing the left one. The quote for this skin is, "They can be anywhere, anytime." And this skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 280 Dusekkars. Minesweeper bases. Taph's appearance on the computer game Minesweeper. He has a white and gray hood with a red flag on top, a yellow happy face mask, red pauldrons, a white and gray cloak with Minesweeper numbers on it, a dark undershirt with a red timer on his chest, white and gray pants that also feature Minesweeper numbers with dark gray legs underneath. The quote for this skin is, "Boom." And the skin costs 950 player points. Two-Time. Frankentime turns Two-Time into Frankenstein. They have green skin, stitched across their face, messy black hair, a gray scarf, metal rods sticking out of their head on both sides, dark blue clothes, gray armbands on both arms, dark blue pants, a unique dagger, and large metal rods sticking out of their back on their second life. The quote, "They're alive, they're alive," is a reference to what Dr. Frankenstein said when the monster he created woke up. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 300 Dusekkars. Party gives Two-Time a scene core aesthetic. They have a light blue and black striped top, spiked collars on their neck and arms, a black and blue tiled armband on their left arm, a light blue pearl bracelet on their right arm, black gloves on both arms, a necklace with the spawn symbol, dark blue hair with a blue bow, and a single black blue highlight, short black shorts, high black sneakers with blue laces, fishnets and black and blue tiles on their right leg, and a dark gray band with blue sparkles on their left leg. This is a fan-made skin created by Inkbrush on Twitter. It's also not the only Scene Core Survivor skin, with the other being Noob's Scene skin. The skin costs 450 player points, and the quote is, "Party like there's no tomorrow." Honestly changes Two-Time's outfit to either be red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, magenta, purple, or black when a round starts. Both the skin's design, name, and quote, "I don't know if I'll ever change," are references to the song Honestly by Thorns. The skin costs 700 player points. Dusekkar. Headless is Dusekkar with a bigger budget. He has 3D clothing, an orange jack-o'-lantern for a head, large brown deer antlers, a long dark blue coat, a buttoned-up tan shirt underneath, light brown arm braces, tan pants, black boots, a brown messenger bag, and his wand is replaced with a scimitar that uses an orange beam instead of blue. This skin can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 160 Dusekkars, and the skin's quote is, "Prepare yourselves, the bells have tolled." Toil and Trouble turns Dusekkar into a green witch. She has long purple hair, a black witch hat with a yellow face, a black dress with a yellow shirt underneath, black and yellow pants, green skin, and a tree branch that replaces Dusekkar's wand. This skin, just like Headless, can only be obtained during the Masquerade event. It costs 100 Dusekkars, and the skin's quote is, "Heavy emphasis on the trouble." If she gets a frog near that magic broom of evil, the world's done for. Space Lord makes Dusekkar take on a very cybernetic appearance. He has a red and black helmet with a black monitor showing a red face, red antlers, a black cape, and his entire body is made up of black and red cybernetic parts. His wand is a metal red and black staff, and it fires a custom red beam. The skin's quote, "All your base are belong to me," is a reference to the internet meme, "All your base are belong to us," which originated from a poorly translated phrase in the Japanese game Zero Wing. The skin costs 900 player points. King James turns Dusekkar into King James from the Donald McGillivray music video. He has pale white skin, a golden crown, a red overshirt with a yellow lion in the center, a brown belt, and dark gray chainmail armor covering his arms, torso, and legs. He also has dark gray gauntlets on his hands and dark gray boots. Dusekkar's wand is replaced with a golden royal staff. This is the second skin added to Forsaken from the Donald McGillivray music video, the first being the Shedletsky McGillivray skin, who can be seen on the far right side of the skin's render. The skin costs 1,100 player points, and the quote is, "To gain a crown by fighting is great, to reject it divine." Great Mage is another Halloween-themed Dusekkar skin. He has a jack-o'-lantern for a head, a large dark purple witch hat with a yellow stripe, a dark purple and gold robe, a dark purple domino-like collar, a red sash around his waist, black legs, and a custom wand with purple wings. This skin costs 950 player points, and the quote is, "An elite pumpkin sorcerer pushing their greatness to the maximum." 7 and 7. Count 00, 7 turns 7 and 7 into a vampire. He has completely white skin, a ghost burger with Dapper on top that replaces his burger hat and Noob, black spider webs that dangle over his face, a black suit with a bat bow tie, little bat symbols on the side of his arms, an orange and black cloak with bats on it, a custom idle animation, and a custom cool GUI. The name Count 007 is a blend of Count Dracula and 7 and 7. The quote, I'm a cool man, is a reference to Count Dracula calling himself a dude man in the Hotel Transylvania franchise. This skin is an event skin that can only be obtained during the Masquerade event for 140 Dusekkars. 19K88 is a custom-made N7 character by Combat Initiated on Twitter. He has brown skin, a black beard, an upside-down bloody pot for a hat, a light red torso with a black t-shirt that shows the trademark image in yellow saying skill issue, a dark green collar, pieces of metal strapped to both sides of his arms, black fingerless gloves, dark green legs, a giant silver boombox on his back, and a custom cool GUI that goes by the name King GUI. This skin also comes with its own lore. The skin's full legal name is Charles Garrett Carver Jr., a 34-year-old man whose birthday is December 4th. In the King verse, Cool Kid is instead known as King Kid, and he uses the Dark Heart. 19K88 created him, but he isn't his father, as King Kid was created via a generator malfunction, while 19K88 was experimenting in his own personal pocket dimension. After King Kid was created, 19K88 abandoned him at Slickly von Gatorskin's house because he saw him as a potential threat. Slickly von Gatorskin is a wealthy businessman who hires criminals and other businessmen to solve his problems, so 19K88 gave King Kid to the worst possible person. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the evil guy hiring evil people ended up hiring Dignity and Zuka to train King Kid in all forms of combat so he could kill 19K88. In this lore, Elliot is a girl who goes by Eunice instead, and she works at a burger place titled Three Guys. 19K88 would oftentimes come to the restaurant for one reason, to flirt with Eunice. 19K88 was put into Forsaken after he fought with Slick and King Kid as Three Guys, and all three died in a massive explosion. Huge lore aside, this skin's description is how you like me now, baby, and the skin costs 500 player points. If you like this video, you will definitely like this video on screen. Comment below what Roblox topic you want to see covered next, and be sure to subscribe or else you're gonna get cold from Santa. See you soon.